Hello, my friends. I want to take a moment to tell you about this remarkable man, Mossab Abu Toha, who is a Palestinian poet, scholar, and librarian who lives currently in Gaza, grew up in Gaza, and has experienced firsthand for his entire life, and who has experienced his entire life the absolute horrors of Israel's occupation. Today, I just finished reading his poetry collection called Things You May Find Hidden in My Ear. It is a beautiful and heart-wrenching collection. And in his own words, his poetry is a record of what happened. He's been published and celebrated as a poet and writer extensively. You can read his incredible essay in The New Yorker. But please buy this poetry collection. Buy it. Don't get it for free. Just actually buy it. Support him and his publisher directly. You can follow him on Facebook. Let him know how much you love his work, how much you're thinking of him, how much you're supporting him. Because as he shares often on his pages, he is going through unimaginable, complex grief and loss and heartbreak, constantly watching his friends, his family, and his students be killed. His city is being bombed endlessly. And the very least that we can do, support him, buy his books, send him messages of encouragement, tell him that we love him, that we're praying for him. You can follow him on Instagram or Facebook, where he posts really regularly from the ground about what's going on. I want to give you the link that will be the best for him, where the money goes most directly to him. And this is the link that he has shared in his Instagram bio. So I imagine this is the best link. It is from City Lights Books. I'm just so inspired by the resilience of this person after reading his poetry and also just learning about how Israel tried their very best to stop him from going to grad school, to stop him from writing his poetry, to deny his visas so he couldn't finish his degree, and how in the face of insurmountable and endless tragedy, this person has just so courageously not only updated the world about what he's seeing, what he's feeling, but kept a historical record through his poems of not just his grief and his family's grief, and also the beauty and complexity and wonders of their life. It's not just a poem about the sad, horrific things. It's about all of the small, beautiful things about life, about family, about your loved ones. And it's not just about his family. It's about his neighbors. It's about his community. It's just such a remarkable collection. And to, in the face of such tragedy, be so open and giving and do something so beautiful for the world like this book. Please just go support him. Go buy all of his books. Please share his poems far and wide. And as you are continuing to read Palestinian authors and supporting Palestinian authors, we have to make sure that we don't just support their artistry and buy their books and give directly and donate to organizations on the ground, but that we're actively fighting for their liberation, that we are calling our lawmakers. We're going to ceasefiretoday.com. We're making sure to let our lawmakers know exactly how we feel. We're calling our lawmakers every day to say, this is not what I support. What are you doing about this? Are you going to be voting against this? How are you going to ensure that there is a ceasefire? Working with organizations like Jewish Voice for Peace. I have a bunch of pinned videos if you want to know more specifically about what these organizations do. Taking action with the Palestinian youth movement, taking action with If Not Now, supporting boycotts, divestments, and sanctions, finding protests, and actively putting our bodies on the line in real life. You can also follow Jewish activists like Joshua P. Hill, who writes incredible essays about this conflict, about the dangers of Zionism. But please, even if you don't have the money to buy this book and support this man who's living in Gaza, if you're watching this video, it means that you do have social media. It means that you do have a cell phone. So you can follow him on Facebook. You can follow him on Instagram. You can follow him everywhere that he has a social account. And you can amplify his posts, engage with his posts, send him loving messages and say, we see you, we hear you, we're with you, we're fighting for you, we love you. Because bearing witness is the bare minimum of what we should be doing. And I hope that you will find it in your heart to not only buy this book, but also support him monetarily directly, to send money to them, to be fighting for a ceasefire, to be doing all the things that activists have been sharing on the list that I've been sharing. Because if we want to create the world that we know we can have, we must actively fight for and protect every life. And galvanizing forces like poetry that really move people and help change hearts and minds. We must be amplifying that just to the nth degree. It's so important. So please take time out of your day, watch this video, amplify this video, go to his pages, amplify all of his posts, send him a kind message, buy his books for your friends and family, call your local lawmakers, fill out the ceasefire forms if you haven't already, go through that list that I said and go through each of those and do the action lists that they've provided. And please, please, please do this. This is so, so important. I love you and we have to keep fighting every single day. Please don't stop talking about Palestine. Please, please, please. Okay? I love you.